So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, football certainly runs deep in the Reinders family, but unlike his father or brother, this guy Tiani Reinders is someone who can...
Fernandez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That should get the job done. And it's Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. And he shoots! Nuno Mendes. And it's Kimmich. Looking for the run. Bellingham. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bellingham. Takes on his marker. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And De Bruyne! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And he thumps it clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bellingham touches it back, and it's Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Now who's going to be first to this? Fernandez gets a foot in here. He's free, he has got space. No goals as yet. De Bruyne. The Netherlands are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Marquinhos. Nuno Mendes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Gabriel. It's a good spell of possession, this. Tchouaméni. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Reinders. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Fernandez. Tchouaméni. And here's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. For De Bruyne. And here's Thuram. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Goes for a shot! Reinders. Kimmich. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. He's a sharp little ball here. Ndika makes the interception. Fernandes. Mbappe. And it's Reinders. Just 5 minutes left until the break. This is a promising build-up. Played out wide. Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Nuno Mendes. He'll try from distance! Mighty close.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Fernandes. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nuno Mendes. Here's Tchouaméni, opts for safety. And it's Van Dijk. Bellingham powering forward here. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Chance for a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands! And that is indeed the final act. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
The Netherlands leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. The Netherlands currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Reinders. Bellingham. The Netherlands do have a chance to counter here. Fernandes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Koundé deals with that comfortably.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look...
And he's let fly! Well taken goal! And this is getting better and better. The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has not gone well.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts.
Mbappe! It's a loose ball.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 20, Mbappe, number 7, Thuram, number 22,
and it's Koundé.
De Bruyne, number 17, Bellingham, number 18,
Lovely
Fernandes.
bit of skill. This looks promising.
On the field, number 9,
And here's Haaland, and a chance! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And here's Vinicius Junior, and he's running through.
Oh, great feat, that.
Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Eze.
Eze really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Tchouaméni. 75 minutes played. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. Tchouaméni. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that's another good win of the ball. He's picked his way through. Kvaratskhelia has it in a wide position. Shoots! Yamal. And now the breakaway. Guirassy. He's in a great position here. Now it's Eze. Vinicius Junior. And he's got away from him. Can he finish? That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's hoisted clear. Little pass back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
And it's Eze. That's tidy. Kvaratskhelia. Marquinhos gets it away. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. And that's an excellent interception. Cucurella venturing down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Musiala. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Dembele, looking for a runner. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! No change to the score. 0-0. It shoots! Fantastic from Fernandes! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
The Netherlands have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Guirassy. Now it's Kimmich. Reinders. Tchouameni. And this is Dembele. Good ball. Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
The Netherlands are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Oh, and he shoots! This time, surely! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Tchouameni. And it's Kimmich. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Musiala. Cucurella has the space to scheme. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Tchouameni.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bellingham. Fernandes. Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Reinders. And Guirassy. Looking for options for movement. And he's lost his man here. Look at the space and the shot! Bellingham.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk. Tchouaméni does well to get it back. And they're quick to get it back. Thuram, and it's Tchouaméni. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Cucurella. Dembele. Koundé wins the duel this time. Fernandes. And it's De Bruyne. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Guirassy.
There will be one
No,
minute at a
he's seen
time.
through all of that. No way through there. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. The Netherlands go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose.
Shot, surely! Marquinhos. Kimmich.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And Cucurella. That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella has it out wide and in space. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tchouaméni cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Bellingham. Oh, some astute defending there. Reinders. Now it's Guirassy, distributed tidily. He has a look up. Tchouaméni. De Bruyne. The Netherlands are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Fernandes looking understandably energised after his goal. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Reinders. And it's Tchouaméni. Mbappe, and the shot! And that's another fine save.
Substitution for Netherlands.
All he
Number
needs to do
7,
is to place this between the goalposts
Number
and basically
20,
let them attack it.
Mbappe. Number 22, De Bruyne. Number 17.
He leaps for it!
Number 18.
Oh, that was no routine
Fernandes.
save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 9, Vinicius Junior. Number 16,
Defending of the
Gomez.
desperate variety.
Number 19, Eze.
And it's
Number
Eze.
13,
Chance for a shot! Oh, well played, he
taking place.
needed to get that right. Dembele gets on his bike and on the move. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neves. João Neves was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Takes a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
The Netherlands really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Gabriel attempts a clearance. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Picked out brilliantly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Reinders, and that's been intercepted. Reinders unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And it had... goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 4.
Well, the two coaches are
Romani.
signalling changes here,
Coming
both
on
at the
to
same
replace
time.
him is
We're
number
looking
8.
at a different game
Substitution
now.
in progress.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Vietnam disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Eze going face to face with his great rival.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great leap! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Vermi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that was vital.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nuno Mendes knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Donnarumma claims it.
Has been indicated.
Fermin. Eze. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. João Neves. Now he's got space here. Thuram is onto this. Gusto. So that's it. It is all over. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. He's on it, can he get away?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And here's Bellingham. Thuram, and the shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And we have liftoff!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Thuram! And a neat finish! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
João Neves, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham, Mbappe. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Neves. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Thuram. Spread it left. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Thuram. The Netherlands are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Reinders. Now it's Thuram. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! Goal, the Netherlands! And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Mbappe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's shifting through the gears. Can he finish? And it's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy, almost too easy.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
The Netherlands go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Kimmich has it out wide and in... Oh, great leap! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Alex Bellingham.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe is onto this. Oh, super ball. Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but... And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again! And that is indeed the final act.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
The Netherlands leading by 3, and normally that would do, and some. But this feels like no ordinary game. And we're already back up and right, Thuram. Chance! Goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
The Netherlands are having a ball here. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. João Palhinha. Reinders. And the counter is on. Mbappe.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
João Neves really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ndicka. That is Koundé. Yamal looking to add to his goal. Tchouaméni. João Neves. João Neves. Can he finish? Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Shot at goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Gabriel attempts a clearance, and he's being shifted off it. That's destined for the flank, and it's played in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Passes coming off in quick succession here. De Bruyne. A dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game. Quite decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Cucurella. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And it's Tchouaméni. Fernandes. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, that's clever. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's had it taken off him. Cucurella going forward. Fernandes knocks it into space.
The Netherlands always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to...
Real chance! And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Great chance here from position A1.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
De Bruyne! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. And again! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
The Netherlands really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Mbappe gets it away. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. That's good defending, very good defending. Fernandes. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Thuram.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne couldn't squeeze it through. Gabriel. It's Van Dijk. Thuram. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And it's Tchouaméni. Reinders. Now that looks a decent... Takes a shot! And it's been hooked away. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. De Bruyne. Reinders. And it's Tchouaméni.
The Netherlands certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That's an excellent interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now, who's going to be first to this? Five minutes till the break. Gabriel, Thuram chasing after it. Van de Ven gets over and intercepts. He came in hard, very hard. Has a look and plays it forward. Bellingham.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looks a good ball through. Fernandes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Just eases him off the ball. He's through here. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. The Netherlands currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer up.
Shoots! And there's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
The Netherlands restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest.
Shot! And another try! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Van de Ven. Oh, that's superb. Chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Towering header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Oh no, what has happened here? Gabriel. And it's Kimmich. And Reinders. And it's Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Looking understandably energised after his goal. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 7, Charles. Number 20,
João Neves.
Mbappe.
Eze.
Number 22,
Look, they're prepared to be
De Bruyne.
quite physical to
Number
contain any
17,
danger that might come their way.
Oh, it's
Number
Dembele.
18,
It's a little off target.
Fernandes. Coming on the field.
And it's Lopez.
Number 11, Erling Haaland.
And the finish! Goal, the Netherlands! And the comeback is complete! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Van der Ven with the clearance. Van Dijk. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Vietnam really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Lopez. Fermin. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Fermin has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
The Netherlands with another corner.
Substitution for Netherlands.
They're up to
Number
5
4,
corners now.
Tchouaméni. Coming on to replace him is number 8.
Cleared without
Substitution
hesitation.
Taking place.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the shot! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. And now they can spring out of defence. Koundé. Looking for options for movement. Plays it in low. João Neves. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
This is a promising build-up. Oh, well played, well played. I think we're just about done here. Pedri. That's a cute ball.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. There will be 4 extra minutes. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Cucurella. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. The Netherlands have been forced to do it the hard way, but... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And the shot! And he's done it! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nicely shaped ball. And he shoots! Oh, good finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The Netherlands restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Searching passes played there. Yamal. Bellingham. He's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal. Now it's Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Koundé. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's in a great position here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's intervened well there. Now he's off and running. And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Played out towards the right wing. Thuram. Chance for a shot! Deftly away.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Fernandes. Goes for a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The Netherlands leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Guirassy. And here's Yamal. Pedri. And here's Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vietnam with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Tchouaméni. Vietnam can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. Van Dijk can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Quality ball. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yamal running with intent. Pedri. And the through ball. Yamal. And no, he's seen through all of that. Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. The Netherlands looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fernandes, who has set up 2 goals. Yamal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pedri. Decent chance! He's got away with one there. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Bellingham. That's going to go a long way. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. 2 sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
The Netherlands ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, that was well positioned and...
Oh, what a mistake! And here's Mbappe. Thuram. Gabriel. Well, that looks a decent... Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mendes gets it clear. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Thuram. Fernandes. Beraldo. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And here's Thuram. He's found the way through. Pedri. Mbappe. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number
The
17.
two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
21, Yamal. Coming on the field.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 19.
Tries to play it through.
Substitution.
Yamal picks it up out wide. That is good strength. He's in a good position here. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Netherlands.
Number 3 coming up.
Turn. number 20, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 45, Osimhen.
Tries to get it clear.
Vinicius Junior.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bellingham has given away a free kick.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number
So
18,
changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on to replace him is
And it's
number
Koundé.
13, Joe Neves.
Can he get it through?
Substitutions
He's
taking
gone backwards.
place.
Can he finish? It's a loose ball. The Netherlands still have the cards to affect this game. Pass somewhat off target. Beraldo. Now Van de Ven. The Netherlands ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior is onto this. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Vinicius Junior. Musiala. Vinicius Junior. Oh, nice touch. Musiala. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne. João Neves. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And De Bruyne! Goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Osimhen, great vision. Oh, delightful ball. Now there's the clearance. Fermin. Koundé calmly anticipates. Konate. João Neves. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Osimhen. And here's Eze. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should...
Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So now the difference is 3. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. The Netherlands have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that
Just a
initial
quick announcement.
setback.
We would like to inform you that CCTV
So, Jim, how do
is
you
now in
reflect on
operation
what we've
for your
seen?
safety.
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.